to my channel. My name is Sarah if this is your first time here. In today's video, we are going to be unboxing the brand new iPhone 13 mini. I feel like Apple just released the iPhone 12 models just a few months ago, and we already have the iPhone 13 models here. I did pre-order the iPhone 13 mini when it was released, and I just received this in the mail a few hours ago. So today is Friday, September 24th, so everyone that did pre-order is starting to get their iPhone 13 models. So I thought, why not go ahead and film a video and show you guys what you get if you do order the iPhone 13 mini. We're just gonna get right into it. I'm so excited to see what the phone does look like. I have not seen this phone in person just yet. I did film an iPhone 12 mini unboxing last year when it was first released. So since this is the iPhone 13 mini, I know there's a lot of similarities between the 12 mini, but I'm excited to see the differences as well. Since I did just get this an hour ago, I have not opened it just yet. So we are going to be doing first impressions here together. This is what the iPhone 13 mini box does look like. It is very similar to that of the 12. And just for reference, I do still have my 12 mini box as well, which is this one. And here we have the iPhone 13 mini box. As you can see, they are pretty much identical. The only thing that really changes here is the color of the text, because I did get a different color phone. Let's not waste any more time. I'm going to go ahead and rip the seal off, and we're gonna see what's inside. Oh my gosh, this is my first time seeing this color in person. It is so freaking beautiful. So I did actually order the pink iPhone 13 mini. I got the white iPhone 12 mini. So I wanted to do something different this time, and I am in awe of this color. This is what the 13 mini does look like in the box, and I like that the pink color is not overly pink. It's a very light pastel color. I just think it's beautiful. Now that we got the box open, let's go ahead and see what all is inside. Obviously, we got the phone, but we will get into that next. Something that I did notice last year when I did order the iPhone 12 mini, when I did my unboxing, I was quite shocked to see that the box did not come with the actual butt to the charger. I know there's probably a name for that, but you know, the little cube that you put your charger into. One thing that I did not realize is that the cord that they do give you is still compatible with all of the other cubes that you do have from previous iPhones or any previous Apple product that you might have owned. Really just any USB plug it will work into, but this is a USB-C cord. This is what everything is going to look like inside your box when you do order the iPhone 13 model. It's very similar to last year with the iPhone 12. You do get your USB-C cord, and then you also get this little pamphlet just telling you that it is designed by Apple in California. We'll take this out. Take this out, and yeah, there's nothing behind the box, it looks like. I don't know why, whenever I order a new piece of technology, I always try to get something out of the back of the box because I feel like they're just gonna have hidden something in there for me, but I guess not. That's okay. Now that we got the not so fun stuff out of the way, let's take a look at this phone. One of the biggest differences that we are going to see in the iPhone 13 mini compared to the iPhone 12 mini is the camera. This is one of the biggest reasons that I did purchase this iPhone, is because the camera is supposed to be a lot better. Even though I already thought the camera on the 12 mini was amazing, this is supposed to be that much more amazing. I do think I'm gonna do a whole video comparing the iPhone 13 mini to the iPhone 12 mini just to see the similarities and differences between the two, and I'm going to give you my honest opinion if I think it's worth it to upgrade to the 13 mini from the 12 mini or any other iPhone model. But just for a quick reference, you can see the biggest physical difference between these phones is the camera on the back. And now that I am looking at the two cameras side by side, I didn't realize how much larger the iPhone 13 mini camera was compared to the 12 mini. I did read that the camera was different. I didn't know if it would change much in size or height and width. I will say I do have like 25 iPhone 12 mini cases, so I'm hoping that it might still fit the 13 mini. I don't think it will though, because the difference in those cameras is a lot bigger than I expected. And just like the last time with the 12 mini, Apple does put this on the front. It just gives you a little visual representation to show you what buttons mean what. Let's go ahead and take this off so we can see the screen. I love a new phone. I feel like there's really nothing better than a new phone. I'm gonna go ahead and turn her on so we can go through that whole entire process of getting it set up. Hello. Oh, that's so cute. So basically when you turn on the iPhone 13 for the first time, it's going to give you this screen which just says hello in a few different languages. I love that it does this. I just think it's so cute. Let's go ahead and see what is inside. It says swipe up to open, so that is what we are going to do. If you have purchased an iPhone within the past couple of years, then you probably already know or are familiar with how the setup process does go. But pretty much just to give a quick overview, once you do turn on the phone, it's going to ask you to select your language. I speak English, so I'm going to click that. And then it's going to basically just want you to set up your demographics and all of that stuff. So I'm going to select I live in the United States. Quick start, bring your current iPhone or iPad near this iPhone to sign in and set up. I will say, when I got my iPhone 12 mini, I was not used to this feature, and a lot of people came at me in the comments for not knowing this was a thing, that you could do this manual setup, but I still, to this day, a year later, setting this up, think this is amazing. So on my iPhone 12 mini, it's saying set up a new phone, use your Apple ID. I'm going to do continue. I'm basically going to put my iPhone 12 mini over this so it can transfer. Why am I blanking on my iPhone password? As you can see, it's currently transferring, and it's saying it might take a few moments to go ahead and transfer. Okay, set up Face ID. I do want to go ahead and do that. Just giving the government all of my facial recognition, not that they didn't have it already. Face ID is now set up and complete. I feel like when I did that on the iPhone 12 mini, I had to do it like 10 times. This time I only had to do it 2 times. I still can't get over how different these phones look from the back. I did get this in the color pink, as I did mention, but I did get it in the 128GB as well. I do know with the iPhone 12 mini, they did have the starting out option as a 64GB, but if you're getting the iPhone 13 mini, the starting option is 128GB, which for me, that is kind of the baseline of what I would need anyway, so I do love that they did take away the 64GB. Personally, I think it is the perfect sized phone, which is why I continued to go with the mini series. All the data is still transferring from the 12 mini to the 13 mini. It's gonna take a little while, it does look like. So I do just want to talk about the phone very quickly since we did go through the unboxing. As you can tell, it looks like Apple is trying to be a little bit more eco-friendly. So they're making their boxes smaller. They're not including as much plastic. They're switching to more paper products versus plastic products, which I think is amazing. I do think it would be nice if you are buying a brand new phone for $700, $800, up to $1,000. It would be very nice if they would include the little cube to charge your phone. But as someone who has used Apple products and has had so many iPhones in the past, I feel like I have more cubes than I can count. So it's not a huge problem for me. But if this was my first time purchasing an Apple product or not having a USB charger with the cube, I would kind of be a little disappointed that I had to go out of my way to purchase that. So that is one thing I can say about the newer models, is it is disappointing that they're not including as much, especially for the price. Off the bat, I can tell you that this phone is very similar to the 12 mini in size, especially. The size of this display is 5.4 inches, which, as I was saying, I do find the 12 mini to be the perfect size phone. As you can see, it does fit so perfectly in my hand. I don't have super tiny hands, but I don't have very large hands either, so this is just the perfect phone for me. If you are someone that is used to working with a Pro or a Pro Max, then switching to the mini would probably be a big difference. Another physical feature that I do really like that Apple did keep around for the iPhone 13 mini compared to the 12 mini that has this feature as well. The sides of the 13 mini still have that metallic look, which is bringing me much iPhone 5 type of vibes. I really do like that they did keep the metallic look to it, and it still feels the same as in it's squared off. Compared to other iPhones, it was a little bit more rounded. The back does still have that glass back. I do think it would be interesting if Apple did come out with a mini model that had the metallic sides but also had a metallic back as well. If you have had an iPhone that has this glass back, you know it can carries fingerprints like no other. I do normally have a case on my phone though, just not for this video, so it's not the biggest deal in the world. Something else I am excited to test out in the iPhone 13 mini is the battery life. I know there's been a lot of complaints with the mini series with its battery life. I actually have a whole video on the battery life of the iPhone 12 mini, kind of like a day in my life type of vlog where I show you what the battery is like by the end of the day. I personally have not really had any issues with the battery. By the end of the day, I definitely do need to charge my phone, but apparently the battery in the 13 mini is supposed to last an hour and a half longer. So I'm super interested to see if I do notice a difference in the battery life. I feel like that is really good news for you if you are someone who did want the mini, but you were concerned about the battery life. I do know I got that comment a lot on my 12 mini unboxing, was that so many people did want the 12 mini, but they did not want to sacrifice the battery life. So with the 13 mini, hopefully that fixes that issue. Other than that, like I said, it is very similar physically to the iPhone 12 mini. The biggest difference that you really can tell for me is obviously the color. This phone is pink, and then of course the camera in the back is completely different. I'm super excited for this phone to finally turn on and finish transferring so that I can go ahead and see what is different with the camera. I know there's some different camera features and just some things that are supposed to be better about it. So if you do want to see a video where I do compare and contrast the different features of the iPhone 12 mini to the iPhone 13 mini, definitely let me know in the comments below. That is pretty much going to close out the brand new iPhone 13 mini unboxing. If you did enjoy this video and you did enjoy this unboxing, go ahead and give it a huge thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel while you are here. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.